everybody, this is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We're your friendly neighborhood Beeroes Ty
And Kev.
and we're doing a little review on Luke Cage Season 2. Just came out.
Part D.
Yeah, came out last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Kev and I just watched the first episode together, even though I'm a few episodes in, so I know a little bit more.
That you are.
But, Kev, what do you think it's so far? That first episode, first take.
When we started the episode, it took me a while to get into it. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed Season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1, I don't know. It's tough. Each series is its own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get as attached to Luke Cage as I did Daredevil. Obviously, I think everybody knows that by now. And even Jessica Jones Season 1 I really enjoyed. I thought Season 1 of Luke Cage, the first half was stronger than the second half. So the way it ended, I wasn't super excited for Season 2 just because the second half of Season 1 of Luke Cage, I was like, okay.
I think if they would have stuck with Cottonmouth, the whole time.
Well, that's what I mean. You had such a strong villain.
Yeah.
It was kind of shitty to see him go so soon, and I didn't think the villain in the second half, Diamondback, was as strong as Cottonmouth. However, we're talking about Season 2. So what I didn't care for at first was I just felt like it was taking a while for something to happen.
Yeah, it was dragging a little bit.
But things I did like were how he... I like how grounded they make it.
Yeah.
You know, you have the city of Harlem, and then you have this guy who has this, special ability, and he's just trying to live his life.
Yeah.
But everybody expects it. Like, I feel like if that were to happen nowadays, like everybody would, they would sell merch with this person's face on it and this person's name on it. And the way they do that, I think, is very believable. Yeah,
they follow him around. They videotape him.
There's an app.
Yeah, the Hero app to find out where he is.
Yeah, exactly. I think the guy said it's like the Waze app, but for you.
Yeah.
That sounds really funny. So I like that, and I've said earlier, Claire is probably one of my favorite parts
she's awesome.
of any series, because she's been in all of them. I think she was in Iron Fist too, right? She's probably
she was.
Good thing about
Iron
Fist.
She was fighting, remember? She was not fighting, but she was learning under Danny and Colleen Wing.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I love their talk when they're at the restaurant, and she basically says, there's such a, cops, firefighters, EMTs, they're all saving people. They all have an income because of that. Why can't you? And I'm like, that's...
Do you know what they're hitting towards with that?
I don't...
Heroes for Hire.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yeah.
And Iron Fist.
Yes.
Which they hint at a lot.
Yeah.
And even later on, a few episodes down, it's not a spoiler, but he's like, I'm not a pet for profit. He like they're I think they're definitely teasing you.
Yeah.
I know they are, which would be really cool. Who knows if they're actually going to make that series between them? I think that should take place over a second season of Iron Fist anyway, because let's be real, that was weak. That's first season Iron Fist.
Yeah.
But I just love like the jabs at it, and how he always needs to get paid for something. They're doing sponsorships. They do a lot of stuff for him trying to make money in upcoming episodes. But it's just funny because if they are teasing that, they're doing it a great way.
I agree, and that's what I was thinking about that they might head in that direction.
Yeah.
But again, I just think, even though I know that's part of the comic, I think it's great that it's such a. Again, I think it's more realistic because you have these heroes. Even the Avengers, obviously they can do in this world.
Yeah.
They can exceed more than even the police could.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's just
they get shit done.
Well, then why wouldn't these heroes kind of come into the shadows, take their masks off if they have these abilities?
Yes.
Why couldn't you use them to protect everybody
and
get some coin for it?
And that's what I liked in the exchange. It was Luke Cage and the new police commander or police chief.
Yeah.
How the chief's like, you're a vigilante. You're doing whatever you want. This is not by the books. Like, you gotta stop what you're doing. He's like, what I'm doing what you're not doing. I'm working all hours of the day, all hours of the night, and I'm stopping people from selling drugs, from selling weapons, from
Yeah.
crimes. He's like, step up, which I thought was a really cool scene between them.
Yeah.
Because you can see that there's tension between the police forces and these heroes, because obviously
Always.
the police forces don't want to be shown up, but at the same time they don't have special abilities to do
I
what
think-
they do, you know?
I think it's sort of an ego thing. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's just, so they have one man, one individual that
Yeah.
can do the job of dozens,
Yeah.
and he's getting it done
Yeah.
while they can't. So I do like having that tension. And I don't know, but at the same time, if it came to a point where there wasn't that tension there and the police just took on, say, Daredevil or Luke Cage,
Yeah.
like, would it be as exciting? I feel like you still kind of need some of that
I think you do
that
too.
tension between the two.
But you also have, like, on the other spectrum in DC, Batman works with Commissioner Gordon, you know?
That's true.
So, like, there are two sides to it.
Yeah.
But I do like when there's that tension, you know? It builds for the story sometimes. And there's a lot coming up in the series. I'm only, like, 4 or 5 episodes in. That tension just builds. And even when certain things happen, like, they're quick to, like, laugh at Luke Cage if he, like, goes down or does something bad. Like, they're there to point fingers at him saying, oh, look, you failed, instead of, like,
Yeah.
be behind him because he is doing stuff that they're not doing,
Yeah.
which is, it's a cool theme that they have going on. I really like Bushmaster. I think awesome villain so far, especially in that first episode. And I'm gonna write spoiler anyway. We should have said spoilers anyway in the beginning of this show.
At this point, I think everybody should
Yeah,
just know.
they should know.
I think we always forget to warn. And
We do
if you're
forget to
tuning
warn.
in, you're probably gonna get spoiled.
Yeah, probably. But when you first see him, he's on that boat, right? He's all dressed up. Just his presence is like, okay, this guy is gonna do some damage, you know?
Yeah.
And then you see him meeting with, I think, the Yardies, and the one guy walks in and they're having a confrontation. He grabs him and literally cuts his eyes and his nose across,
Yeah.
and then takes some bullets. And it's like, I'm not gonna kick your ass for shooting me. You can either join me or you can leave. And they, like, join him because he
I
just took
would.
bullets and destroyed people.
I think I feel
Yeah,
I saw
that's the safer
he gave that
choice.
guy some plastic surgery and just had bullets inside his body and was still like, listen, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You guys, let me know what you want to do. Like, why wouldn't you?
No.
But I'm pumped for him. That fight scene was
Yeah,
incredible.
it
That
was-
was some, like, Punisher stuff
Yeah, it was.
in a way.
Which I think they saw the reaction to Punisher, like the gruesomeness to it, and was like, we need to throw some of this in. Because Luke Cage is, like, kind of lighthearted, you know? Especially in the beginning where he's all like, listening to music's like, you know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, we got to try. Like,
Yeah.
they know what's going to happen. It's lighthearted. It's fun. But then you finally get this presence that's like, this isn't fun anymore. This is serious. And you better get serious if you want to mess with me.
I wouldn't mind if it has a darker tone.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs to go as extreme
No.
as Punisher, because Punisher, the way it is what I think it needs to be
Yeah.
to tell a Punisher story.
I agree.
But I think for Luke Cage, I don't think you need to go ultra violent. I mean, that was pretty intense.
Yes, it was.
What they did, but it wasn't like, it didn't take me out of it. Like, oh, like I don't think this
I didn't
fits.
expect it, but I was like, oh shit, like this
Yeah.
guy's in this for real. Like, he's ready to do some damage.
Yeah.
He's ready to kick ass. He's ready to leave bodies in his wake, you know, which is pretty intense and intimidating. I feel like if you do end up finishing the series,
I think I will.
definitely a good villain or dick to do on
Yeah.
Bushmaster.
And I hope, is he? I don't know. Is he the main villain throughout the season? Or are they gonna?
So far,
end him
from
in,
what
like, episode 3
from what
and
I've
then-
watched, I'm on episode, I believe 5, almost at the end of 5, and he's still in it,
Cool.
still doing his thing.
Well, I definitely, based off of that fight scene alone in episode
Yeah.
1, I'm in. I'm also really intrigued by Luke Cage and his father's relationship.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see where that
Yeah,
goes.
see where that takes off, because it's very rocky right now.
Yeah.
Because especially with everything that happened in season 1 with his, I guess his brother or stepbrother, I think it's his brother, who was
Diamondback, yeah.
Diamondback, which was Luke didn't know of him, and he was trying to take him out
Yeah.
because of, I guess, what was it, jealousy? I forget, to be honest.
I think that was
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. And that's, I can't recall completely because that was a while ago that I
Yeah.
watched
Same.
season 1.
So are you going to continue with it, Kev?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll give it a chance. I never finished Iron Fist, and I don't plan on ever
Yeah.
going back to that. But I think, at first, like I said, I was like, I'm not really digging this. But I think based off of episode 1, I think I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, and the first few episodes so far have been on fire. And they tease a possible another spin-off, which I won't say because I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay.
But it's really cool about their relationship. And there's a fun bar scene with them that I think you'll enjoy a lot. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you'll have to see.
I could guess.
Who?
Wait, a spin-off from Luke Cage?
Yeah.
With Luke Cage and someone else?
No.
Oh, somebody completely different?
2 characters within that series that isn't the main character, Luke Cage.
That isn't the main character of Luke Cage. That could be a spin-off.
Yeah. You'll have to find out.
Yeah, I can't even think of who it would be.
Let us know your thoughts. Have you watched the whole season yet? It's been out for over a day, so some people have binged it. I've done it before.
I'm sure some people have.
Let us know your thoughts on Luke Cage in general. And as always, thank you for watching.
And cheers.
Hey guys, don't forget to use our promo code on Tavor, Beeroes. It's BEEROES.
This app Tavor will open up your world to all these different craft beers that you never even knew existed. If you download the app, you may find your next favorite beer that isn't even in your area. It could be from Iowa. It could be from Texas.
Hawaii.
Who knows? Hawaii. Check it out. Check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed.